Welcome back, folks. The voice of Onewheel Plus. Oh, man, coming at you strong. Darn right, sitting across from Belly, who is ready to roll. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? Good to see you. It's it's so hot right there.
You were sounding really good.
Ooh,
you look great on this camera. You sound great.
Yeah, well, we worked really hard on this, and now we're at it again for another day.
Yeah, we needed to come back. So that's the thing. Welcome, everybody. Hi, good morning. What are we serving? Social Media Lounge deserves it. I mean, if this is a bonus day, this is like, you know what we're serving? We're serving an onion ring in your order of French fries. It's
Boom.
a bonus.
It's a bonus. I like that. I like that.
There you go. So welcome, everybody. Yeah, we want to just come in and say hi to you guys. We're going to spend hopefully up to an hour with you. If you've got the time, we've got the pleasure. We've got the fun.
Oh, my.
And we're coming to bring the stoke again. Definitely wanted to... There's a reason that we're doing this, and I want to lead it off with a post that somebody put out. Belly, it gave me cause to pause.
Cause to pause?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good... You're killing me today with this stuff. You were killing me before the show even started today. I've been dying all day.
Yeah,
already.
We don't want that.
To start the day. Dying laughing.
I heard somebody talking about, these people who, for whatever reason, I don't know if you've ever experienced it as you're on your Onewheel, but man, somebody just like drives by or you go by them and they just are mad.
Like the grocery store incident, like the grocery store parking lot.
You're taking them way back.
About.
Go ahead and give them the context for that.
Where you and I were out riding, going to the gas station. That's where we were going. And grabbing some lunch and stuff like that. We were riding back and someone driving by with their window down shouted, what did they shout?
Well, you were on the Onewheel and I was on the unicycle.
That's right.
Because you were riding the Onewheel. And I said, I'll grab the EUC. That's fine. And they were just like, get a fucking skateboard, losers.
That's right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What is wrong with your day?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're having a tough day. Someone threw a drink at me and in the street once? Are you kidding me?
What?
One woman, one wheel. Give me names.
Right.
That's not okay. So anyway, somebody posted that when you come across this, we should start calling them Biffs.
Like best friends?
No.
Then what?
Back to the Future.
Oh, you mean like
Biffs?
Yes.
Which isn't that's like you're
the jerk in every generation of Marty's life. No matter what, there's that jerk Biff.
I think we should call them Biffs. That's referred
his entire ancestry line.
I would like to pick that up. I want to say to you guys, Let's pick that one up.
Well, the best thing about Biffs is they always find the manure. Always find the manure, the Biffs. Biffs hate manure.
So the reason that I wanted to start today's show with this is because be careful, because it's possible that if you're not careful, that you can also be a Biff. I was one on Wednesday. I feel like such an ass. I haven't slept right for like 2 days after our show. And I just wanted to apologize publicly to Jack Mudd. There was no reason for me to personally attack him on the end of our show. And I got real personal for some reason. I really didn't. Belly, I did not plan on that happening.
No.
We got squeezed for time. I did. Nobody deserves what I did to Jack the other day. And I just want to publicly apologize. They haven't reached out to me. Nobody's really reached out to me in that regard. I'm not doing this for any, like, I'm not forced to do this. I don't feel right, man. That's not what our show's about.
No. We're about the stoke.
Well, yeah.
That's what we want to be
about.
about.
And I get caught up in feeling like I need to speak up for the community and not let them get pushed around. And the truth is, like, we're sitting here nitpicking like a fucking presentation. Like, that was a good release. The Pint was a good release. Like, they killed it on that. I'm not saying that I'm going to get a Pint. I'm not going to ride the board, but I'm not upset about anybody.
But I'm thinking about getting one.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's great to try to get everybody in here. Let's get more riders in here. But I took it look, you know, it's one thing if you got a problem with Future Motion and you call that out. But I think I got really personal. I mean, I just started going on to Jack and his presentation skills. And quite frankly, like, I've had bad shows. Like, who the fuck am I? I haven't been sleeping, man. Jack, I'm really sorry. If you're watching, you didn't deserve that. And I'm happy that the Pint was a good release for you guys. And I'm sure you're fucking exhausted after what it takes to go through, 72 hours of prep for a release in New York City, dealing with the conventions and all that. That's got to be hard. And I feel like I got too personal, and you didn't deserve that. So I'm really sorry about that, and that won't happen again.
Well,
put that out there.
That's nice of you to say, man.
Well, God, dude, there's been a lot of negativity. Yeah. Like, there's been a shit ton of negativity after the Pint came out.
We just always want to eliminate it.
I hate that we're contributing to it.
The best part about it is we get past it.
Well, yeah. Okay. So absolutely. So that had to happen. I just wanted to put that out there, and that's from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly. And I had some people reach out that were like, yo, man, and I listen to our listeners. So if I ever do rub you the wrong way, feel free to reach out. I'm not somebody who just like deletes messages. Believe me, I should. I let them get to me way too much.
Don't acknowledge the fact when sometimes you're a Biff.
I'm sometimes a Biff. Sometimes if you're not careful,
I've been a Biff, man.
You slip into Biff.
Fun. You don't when it doesn't sit well on you, you should take action and either speak out apology like you did today, which was very nice of you to do, and or own it.
Belly, we need to contribute to the good things that are happening.
Yeah.
Big things are happening. We're going to get a lot more riders because of this board.
Yeah.
That's the truth. No, you didn't get a new board yesterday, and I'm sorry if that's bothering you. That I get it, and I understand. But I don't think that this is a company. Anybody that had anything negative to say since the Pint came out has not been with the Pint. Have you noticed that? It's been mainly with like the presentation and the lead up. And like that I feel like we're nitpicking, and I'm sorry for contributing to that. So with today, you guys have
what are we talking about today? What are we here for today?
Today, yeah. So we wanted to get into some of that. We're going to talk a little bit more freely. There's going to be a little bit more than Onewheel stuff in here. Boff more, Biff less. I love it. Can I just tell you guys something? Speaking of Chris Richardson, we can't let the cat out of the bag.
No cats.
Belly, one word. Describe what he just showed us. What is about to drop onto the world? One word.
Wait. Nope, they don't. I can't.
Tease? You're going to tease them?
Yeah.
One word. I'm telling you, revolutionary. Chris is doing something with the Onewheel. I am excited to show everyone, and it's really cool. So yeah, Bob, I hear your comments. I see you. You're right. I know. I'm not saying that. I don't even want to go into any more into the presentation.
Yeah.
You're right. He's agreeing with there was some mishaps with that presentation, and that's true. All in all, this pint is going to get this pint. I can't not laugh at the name pint. I'm sorry. Okay,
I just can't help but think
it makes me giggle.
Beer.
Yeah, pipsqueak. And that's not a negative term. It's like a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Let me grab my pipsqueak.
I think it's a catchy name.
It's absolute. It's making me giggle. I want this camera to be better focused. Am I crazy?
Boop, 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 boop. Yep.
So much better.
Boom. That's how we focus our cameras, folks. 101. That is how we focus all our cameras in our studio
Webcam,
when we need to.
Webcam 101. Throw a hand at it.
Throw a hand at
it. I noticed it during the apology, and I was like, I'll do it in a minute. Damn it. So, hi, everyone. Happy one-wheeling. Where have you ridden lately?
Happy Friday.
Pump it into the social media lounge. What is the best thing about your one-wheel right now? Because you go through phases.
I think this has to do with we had 70-degree weather yesterday.
Yeah, and I got out and I got to enjoy it. Like, guys, I am shredding this park that is around me. If you're in the DMV group, there's this like park. It's full of like baseball, soccer, and football fields. And in between them, it's just, grass area. And when there aren't kids around and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I fucking shred it. And there's like drain pipes and I'm jumping off of them. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like, I know you got mad at me for talking about a Leaf Tech for 30 seconds yesterday. You don't have to worry. I'm not leaving you because a Leaf Tech could never do that.
No, you're riding the grassy waves.
Dude, as fun as it is on the street, I'm riding all kinds of shit that is just completely locked to any street board rider.
You're a self-admitted grass man.
I'm just saying that anybody who doesn't ride a one-wheel can't experience the other 70% of the neighborhood that I'm fucking shredding.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, dude. The one-wheel wins every time. I want to make sure that we're all clear on that.
Oh, yeah.
But if there is another thing that can bring you some fun and some stoke, please don't get mad at me for bringing up a Leaf Tech for 30 seconds. Because let me tell you something. Trying to figure that thing out is making me a better one-wheel rider. Because you have to really feather your feet, your heel to toe ratio, way more on one of those boards. And then when I get on my one wheel, I'm like, wow, I'm like, get out of here, Richardson.
We have someone in the social media launch that has a Leaf Tech, so.
I am the new I feel like a Richardson or a McCosker or freshly resurfaced into the groups, Abode Mode. Where has he been?
Snowed in.
I miss him. Where's Bodie?
Snowed in, man.
Yeah, I know. He's been crushed in Colorado. They're getting a lot of snow.
Yeah, they are.
So, yeah, so good stuff coming up. And I want to know, is anybody, let's see, One Wheel Angel. Oh, nice, Angel. All right, we'll have to talk about it. She says she's got a Leaf Tech too. They're hard to learn. But remember that the one wheel is what goes everywhere. And that's something that no one else can compete with. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what could compete with that? Maybe a unicycle?
What do you mean a unicycle?
What could compete with the one wheel's ability to go off-road like that?
Mm.
How about this? Terry Peter. Ooh, this is a good one. Off-road rollerblades. Yup.
Oh, wow.
Can you go to my messages from Terry Peter? We can actually show the people this. We can show you a video. Oh, this is so cool that we had this up. Just go down to Terry and it's in there. You'll see it. Off-road rollerblades. Folks, I was looking at it and I was like, well, if this is the case, then it's going to be basically like the skiing version. Because I thought a unicycle was the skiing version of a one-wheel. A one-wheel is a snowboard, like all day. But I feel like a unicycle is kind of like skiing all day. That's it. Check this out. This is even more so. This is just cool. I'm just saying. I just thought this is cool. We'll show you. It's a plus day. Today's like movie day when the substitute teacher comes into class. We're taking it very low key. Look at this. Off-road rollerblades. Have you seen this, Belly?
No.
Pretty neat. Again, Terry Peter was the one showing me this. And you can check out their channel, One Wheel With Me. They got some awesome stuff over there.
Oh, yeah, they do. Great release stuff.
No, I was telling him, I was like, these aren't motorized. This seems like it'd be a pain in the ass.
It'd be hard on the ankles, I feel like.
It would be a really, like, you gotta be in shape. Like, that, I feel like, would be really tiring.
They're cruising now.
They're moving. It's weird. Like these 3 wheels. Like what? And then I think can you skip? Oh, this is the one. Yeah, look at this. What the hell is going on?
It's a ski.
I mean, they're taking one-wheel lines. You got to give them that. One-wheel would have shredded that. Sorry. See you behind me.
No, I like this.
This is weird.
This is very interesting.
Look at that, though. It's like hooked to your ankle.
Yeah.
What in God's name is happening?
Look at
Those look like wheels from like the Evolved GT. Oh, I want to shred that.
Oh.
Well, that looks cool. All right, well, that looks pretty neat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're shredding through these woods.
How's he braking?
The wind, you can see the wind in their hair.
Yeah, but how's he braking?
I don't want to know.
This dude's dead. Get a helmet on.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about that. How do you
brake? I mean, is he skate stop braking?
Right? I would like to see them stop in this video
God.
now.
Yeah, I know.
I've realized that they haven't stopped moving.
Nobody's ever stopped.
Can anyone stop him? Stop him! Oh, now. Oh, so you stop.
Touche, belly.
Well, they stopped in the snow.
Yeah, exactly. On a trail at like high speed? I don't think so, bro. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Wow, it's like they knew we wanted to see him stop.
Oh, okay. So those second ones that we saw that had that like, that were like tapered to your ankles, like that must have been like a cross country version.
Yeah.
And then these are the downhill version. That's interesting. Well, that's cool. How about that?
Well, this is at least a fun video.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I thought it was worth showing to the people. Yeah, cross country rollerblading. There you go. So,
fun stuff. Well, let's get into some of the stuff we've been up to since we've been gone.
Yeah,
you've
absolutely.
been gone for quite some time in the month of February. Month of February. You out in LA? Well, let me tell you, it's been nice being alone.
It's really funny that so Belly's like, so I wonder like if I can talk about this on the air. It's been good being alone. You've never lived on your own before.
Yeah, I haven't really. I've always had roommates or lived in my parents' house. Like it's always, and there's never been long stretches of time where I have been like in a place by myself. And for the last you were gone for like a 13-day stretch where there was just me in the apartment. It was a weird experience where it was just me kind of going around doing my own thing, walking around in my underwear, the usual stuff.
The best thing about living alone is not having to get dressed when you go into the common area.
Yeah.
Like you can just walk right out of a shower, go get a cup of coffee.
You got out of bed and you can just, yeah, exactly. You can just get up and go.
It's very there's a lot of ownership
to find
to
shorts.
that.
Don't have to find a shirt.
There's a freedom and a level of ownership to that really feels good. And I lived on my own for 2 years, and I got to tell you something. That was addicting. And then what happens is you get really comfortable with that, and then you really stop talking to a lot. Like you lose a lot of human interaction. Once you go home, and when you live by yourself, once you go home for the day, your human interaction is done.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people live by themselves, get animals like dogs, cats.
Yeah.
Dogs and cats.
Yeah.
So
I mean that would make sense.
Yeah,
but it's been good having me away a little bit, getting a little
bit.
Break.
Yeah, just because you were also on a stretch where you were here a lot, but then it was cool to kind of see you go out. I know you're like trying to figure out and working on some stuff out there. So
well, I'm somebody who I only work on the weekends. Everything I do is from home otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So living with me can probably be a drag sometimes because it's like, dude, he's always on the fucking couch.
Well,
I live in the living room. I work in the living room. For the most part, you're here, I'm in the living room.
Yeah.
Unless I'm on a ride. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I get why that would be good to have a little bit of a break. But yeah, man, I had to get out of there for a minute. I had to make moves in my life.
Well, how was seeing seeing our friends from Studio B side of the world?
What, Pots and Bracks?
Pots and Bracks, they're good peeps. We always want to get them in here anytime we can.
They're gonna start doing more stuff. What's funny is that I've done some open mics for Pots.
Mm-hmm.
He just got like a $7,000 one order for catering for one of the top agencies in Los Angeles. I'm so happy for him. And yeah, no, what's funny is that they really want to be a part of the podcasting stuff now that, of course, we finally figured how to get both studios up.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you guys so much for your patience while we have done so. It's been quite a journey.
Quite a journey.
Get here
rocky road.
Yeah, not sounding like aliens and whatnot. But yeah, no, it's been exciting. What happened, to be quite honest with you, is I turned 35. And I don't know if you can call this a midlife crisis because I'm not in freak out mode. But something definitely happened to me where my parents had me at 35,
mm-hmm.
at the age of 35, and I'm the only child. So 100% Italian family. And I think subconsciously, I always thought to myself, okay, so 35 is when you have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You kind of model your life after what your parents have shown you.
My dad was 31 and I'm 31 at this time. So understandable.
So does it weird you out at all that you turn 35 in my situation, 31 in yours, and you're not even close? Like, you don't even have a girlfriend.
Nope. Not at all. And the other day I'm just thinking,
yes.
I'm just not invested in it right now. Well,
that's the difference between me and you. What were you thinking the other day?
I mean, I got off all the dating apps. Like I turned all of them off.
Love that.
And because to me they became so empty and meaningless, and like everything about them was like, it was like going through a motion that you just didn't want to get into.
It's so meaningless. It's just empty. It's
just a drain. It's all going in a drain.
Yeah, it really is, and it's
no one's actually invested in it whatsoever.
No, it's hard. It's hard to see it, but once you figure that out, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. And I turned 35, and I had this moment where I just realized, like, well, I mean, if I don't have kids and I don't have anybody, like a girlfriend even, why am I, what am I waiting for? Like, I mean, you know, if you think about, like, I start looking at actors' ages, because I always thought I'd be in the public eye. I've always wanted to be in the public eye. I don't know how. But
you can also look up those articles to find out when some actors started, and some actors start very late. So
well, absolutely. The guy in oh god, what's the movie with the drummer? He was in Oz. The old guy. He's bald.
Oh, you're talking about
he was in that Splash. Is that what?
I know.
Or something like? You know what's? I don't know his name. God,
I know who you're talking about.
I can't think of his name. He started when he was like 50.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the top actors in the A-list in Hollywood. Does anybody have it there? I appreciate that, Parker. He says 32, married for 10 years with 5 kids. God bless him. You do you. Everyone's different. See, I appreciate that, man. It's hard when you.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
I actually couldn't even log into my computer. I'm still trying to type in my password. Oh, did you pull it? No, I'm still trying to type in my password to log into my computer. It just came to me.
J.K. Simmons started when he was like 50, but then I'm starting to look at other things like how old was Emilio Estevez in Mighty Ducks? Like 28? How old was Will Ferrell in Old School? Like 35? I'm behind the curve, man. I love what we're doing.
No, your curve is your own. You're never behind your own curve.
I know, right? And that's the thing. And that's what Parker's saying, is that you need to set your own curve. And the problem is I turned 35 and I've been I don't know if I've been happy a day since I've turned it. I mean, I've had good days, but there's this thing like looming behind me where it's like, you need to do more.
What's next?
What's next? Because like, you know, right now, the biggest thing that we have is this show. And I'm so fucking proud of it and happy for it. And grateful for our listeners.
It's very good.
I know you are. You don't even ride a Onewheel, and you do this every week because you love the listeners and the show and the community. He's just entranced in the community that he's watching.
That's me. But I have a voyeurism like that.
But I feel like, man, I feel like, yo, if I'm not held back, I need to really plant myself in the middle of Hollywood and just see what I can do.
Yeah. And
so that's why we're setting up a second studio. I think it has a lot of opportunities to get some Onewheel content from places like, dude, Hollywood Boulevard is strange. It's a strange place. And
it's normal to the people that have been there for so long.
It's the thing. You've got, you know, Freddy Krueger just walking up to you with his like spikes, and he's just like,
nope,
right in your face. And I mean, in full on like movie makeup, and it's just like, it's jarring. It's really jarring. And so I would like to set up a table down there and Skype to you from like my phone, and just put one of those signs that says, instead of like change my mind, like, the Onewheel is the tits, or something that's funny. Change my mind. You know, like, this is the best thing ever. I wish that I could get like a board that could be not my board that I could put out and just let everybody try to use, and then just film them trying to use it. I don't want to do that to my board though. It's gonna wreck it. Like, I don't want to do that. But that would be great, right? I mean, if I set up a table. The plus is a tank. Yeah, right. I mean, it is, and I have a warranty for a year, I guess. But how cool would that be if I set up a table right on the Hollywood Boulevard with the stars right underneath me?
I think they'd appreciate
and
it.
people walking by, everybody walking by wants to be a part of something. There's so many tourists in that one block.
Mhm.
It's unfreaking believable. Like English is like spoken by like 30% of the people.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I would love to get some reactions. So I don't know. That's something that we're trying to get coming.
Just don't tell anyone how much it costs unless you really trust
right?
them. Because then you're telling everybody you have a $1,500 board on the street.
It's $1,200. Okay?
It's $1,200 now. But it's the last of its species.
What do you think about the pint? You never really got to put your thoughts out.
I actually think it's really cool. I think it's probably more of a leisure riding board is what I'm getting from it. Now, I'm not saying it can't go over the spaces that the current Onewheel does, like off-roading and on grass and things like that. But I think it's more of like a leisure riding commuter. Almost, I don't want to say commuter board because it kind of pigeonholes it. But I think it's something built like kind of so you can ride around a city like New York. I mean, Jack just put out a video yesterday that I watched of them cruising through the streets of New York and going around. And it was really cool to see like how much they were just moving and going through this city where they're literally passing every car on the street.
I can tell you firsthand that it is the best thing ever having it in LA. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Because you can't get around by a car.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll just shut down random streets. See ya. Oh, man, it's great, dude.
I was there when they shut down the street.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's just every day.
It's every day.
It's a Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, that's every day.
You're going to get a thing on your door saying, don't come outside during these times.
If you live in a city and you don't own a Onewheel, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get rid of your car. Like, think. It's pretty good.
The pint is for you, Brax.
Brax just bought this brand new car. We're really happy for him, but I was like, in the middle of the city, like that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna get dinged up.
If I
worry
lived
about that,
if I lived and had to commute within like DC, for example,
right?
I would have already bought one. I would have bought one 3 years ago.
Wow.
Because why not? It's one of those things. I hate one of the things I hate the most about living in this area when driving around DC and driving into DC is the traffic. It sucks.
Oh, it's the worst.
LA sucks for traffic too. Most major cities all suck for traffic.
But I would never.
But if you're within like a 3 mile radius, like I used to live a mile away from where I worked in Herndon, and I would drive most of the time. I would never drive. Never. If I had something like this.
Oh yeah. And that's why the pint, like, I think really, it's funny. It's really sparked his eyes. Like his eyes lit up.
When it's
like $9.50?
Like that's not anything to me. You know, that's less than a paycheck. So one paycheck later, I have it.
That's being single right there.
Yeah, that's also me not having to worry about anyone but myself.
It's great. It's addicting.
Yeah.
It's sometimes pretty lonely. To me.
Well, no, see,
that's the thing between me and you. I'm lonely. You're very happy in it. I find happiness in days, but I think overall I would be better with somebody.
Yeah, but you don't need to focus on. That's where you say yes to more things and try and reach out and make action to things, and then don't get down when people say no, because guess what? People are gonna say no all the time.
I think you nailed it to get off those dating apps, dude. That shit is
But no, get off those.
News.
That to me is like every swipe.
Here's one for you.
Every swipe is this like, oh, what if?
Belly.
What if? It's a bunch of empty dreams and broken promises and nothing that's ever gonna happen. Get out of them. They're a waste of time.
I had a girl this morning. I woke up to a super like on Tinder. She super liked me. Do you know what that means?
Yes, I understand what it means.
Tell the people, because not everybody knows what that means.
So when you super like someone on the app, it basically sends them a notification right away, gets you direct messaging.
I don't have to swipe to know it. I know she super liked me, and you only get how many a day?
Uno? Yeah, one. I don't know. One a month, one a day.
One a day.
One a day.
One a day. You get one super like a day on Tinder.
I thought you'd get one like a month.
No, it's one a day. And so it's like, ooh, she super likes me.
I think you'd be better off saying it's a month, because that way she used her whole month super like on you.
Well, that would not be true, though.
I swear, you have to pay for it every day. I guess I don't know anymore.
Come on.
I'm off of them.
Exactly. Who are you gonna trust here? Come on, I'm on them every day. Yeah. So you get them every 24 hours, and if you try to swipe on somebody else, it'll be like, oh, sorry, you've used one for a day. You've got 23 hours left. It's like, oh shit. So I get super liked. I'm like, oh, how flattering. I'll bet she's probably not my type. That's usually how this goes. And I look into it, and she's beautiful. Billy, she's gorgeous.
Okay.
I'm like, oh. All right.
All right.
Today's my day. Look at me go. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I go and I do the rest. I start my day. I come make a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Come back to it. Gone. Unmatched. She unmatched me.
No, it's probably.
She unmatched me.
No, it's probably not an unmatched. Tinder deleted her fake profile.
Either way, can you see how this could be fucking frustrating? It went from me going, ooh, this super hot chick actually chose me, her one of the day, and said, hey, baby.
No, fake news.
You don't think she's a real person?
Nope, I don't even think her freaking app. I think it's people that are like using those super likes, because when it happens to me, I'm like, nah, too good to be true.
Well, that's a pessimist. I think she actually unmatched me because it's just that flaky. Because you can then be like, oh, this person? Nah, not really.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. And that's why these dating apps are just a waste of time.
Well, there are fake app profiles on there all the time, especially ones like I've seen. Like there are 3 different girls I've seen multiple times with multiple different names with multiple different ages.
Yeah,
I've seen their pictures on different. I've like that wasn't your name the last time I saw you.
Oh yeah. No, I matched with. Yeah. So this isn't a dating show. We don't have to keep it on this. But hyperlike is a suggestion from the social media lounge. A hyperlike. That's good.
I'm really excited.
That's pretty good. Very nicely done, you guys. And so I want to just give a quick shout out to Killer Clown. We're thinking about you, man. I saw what you're writing in the social media lounge, and I just wanted to let you know that we're here for you. And so is the rest of the community. I think that's pretty neat that everybody has been commenting. Like there was a ton of negativity that came out, and I again just feel really guilty that we were a part of it. If you're just tuning in, yeah, we've apologized for that. We don't want to be fomenting that sort of attitude around something that's really changing my life for the better. And I know your guys' lives too. I mean, it's awesome. This thing's great. I have never felt like such a cool kid than when I am doing my runs right here in Floatville on my Onewheel. Like I just feel good at something. And I'm good at a lot of things. But I feel like I can play a piano. You've seen it. I can play the drums with the best of them. You've probably seen it.
Peak wedding DJ as well.
I do that.
Can beat up a dance floor up into the insane sense of craziness. Beats, you know?
Oh, what?
Music beats.
I was like, what was that?
He fights dance floors.
I was like, I don't crush any dance floor. I can't dance for shit.
You crush dance floors all the time.
You know what I can do?
You make the music go around. The backpack kid.
Yeah, I can do that guy.
Yeah, but only old people do it now.
That wasn't very good, but I can do it. Yeah, I know. Once it gets to the dance, once white people start doing it, like seriously, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
White people and adults. Either way, if you see a white person or an adult doing a kid dance, the kids are already over.
It's in Fortnite and now old people, and now it's over.
What's with Fortnite porn, man? Who's making that?
Don't know. Don't care.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen that? Like that is we all know that stuff just pops up when you're not meaning to look at it. And what the fuck is that going on? I'll just lead you to the water on that one.
People are always in
video game porn. Does that? Wow.
People are in weird stuff, man. Always.
Who's the hottest? Do you want to do that? Who's the hottest like cartoon character?
I know my answer, and I'm gonna.
Oh come on, give it to me. Who's the most attractive cartoon character? No disrespect. I don't want to take it from porn to that.
Here's how I'll say this.
But come on,
the 2 video game women I respect.
Okay, we can do video games too. I'll do that.
I don't know about porn.
No. I'm not going porn. I was saying either video games or cartoons. So like Jessica Rabbit would count.
So 2 women I respect in the video game world very much are Samus
from Metroid?
From Metroid. And also Lara Croft, of course. Clearly. Is a badass baby.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Who's hotter? Lois, Griffin, or Marge Simpson?
Ooh. I could never deal with that voice, man.
Yeah, I'm not.
No way. Well, no, they're both like, their both voices are terrible.
Peter.
And then you got Homer.
Oh, homie.
Oh, Homer.
Oh, homie.
No. Oh, God.
Yeah,
No,
I think you gotta go Lois. You gotta go Lois. You gotta do it.
I'm gonna go Lois.
It's so funny.
She's got the rich dad. So.
What about the guys? What about the guys? Ladies, who would you rather be with? Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin?
Homer.
Homer? Yeah, I think Homer's... Yeah, Peter's just an asshole. Homer's like a lovable goof.
Yeah. I feel like Homer would bother me less.
So happy day. This is Friday.
Yes, happy
we
Friday.
We just wanted to have some fun with you guys.
The weekend is here.
Exactly.
Snow is hopefully melting.
Get
where
them
you
stoked.
are.
Let's go. Stoke them up.
Or you're in
stoke 'em
Florida.
up. We're gonna do let's do this.
Oh my.
Yep. Be ready,
It's
big man.
time
Oh,
for
no.
another segment of What's
Stoking belly.
Hey there, Mr. Belly Balls.
What's stoking you?
Oh boy. What is stoking me on days like today?
What are you pumped about?
What's stoking me is, and I know I'm coming from a place where some people, and I have listeners here that are all in the nice weather area, but let me tell you, yesterday was 72, 73 degrees here with a nice light breeze, and that's some of my favorite weather of all time. It's where you roll down the windows, you're jamming to music, and that is the time when you can just really feel like you're floating. And that weather has been stoking me all day. Means right here in our little corner of the world, summer's on the way, spring's on the way, the weather's on the way. So get out there,
Life is happening.
have some fun, find some sun, and have a great time.
Well said, dude. Very well said. Nicely done. I love it, man. That's the whole thing. It's the time of the year that we've all been waiting for. Like, what are you excited to do? Pump it in right now. Let's do it. What are you excited to do on your one wheel that you haven't done yet? What are you going to tackle this year? What's your one wheel resolution as it starts getting nice outside? Pipe it into the social media lounge. We will fire them off on the show to end the day and send you off on the weekend with a whole bunch of smiles. I'm really feeling it, man. I can't wait I know Sean Nelson's probably mad at me and he's probably given up on me at this point on teaching me how to get up curbs. I feel like I'm breaking my board, man. And I just am so nervous to do it. I don't have parking blocks like he does. And I'm just like hammering up these curbs and I'm just smashing into them. And I don't know how many times I want to keep doing that until I get good at it. That's really, I want slides more than I want to get up curbs. I want to learn to slide stuff this
You have
year.
to get yourself a block.
A block would be good. I want to make like a portable half block that I can put. So check this out. Like, what do you guys think I could do with this? There's this grass bank that you've probably seen in some of our videos that it's like a half pipe. So imagine, half, whatever, like that. So like a half pipe. And when you go up it, I want to put like a something right there that I can go up and then like heel slide and then come back down it. Like I want a rail on a half pipe equivalent, but I want it on like my grass pipe. Like, so I need like a piece of wood or something that I can like push into the pipe so that when I get up to it, I can like heel slide and then go back down. You feel me on that? It almost feels like a piece, like a 2x4, a 2x4 with like pegs that I could jam into the side of the hill. And then as I come up the hill, I can heel slide that 2x4 or toe slide and then come back down it. That would be so freaking fun.
So from the social media lounge, you got to slam down hard and lift your weight off the board at the same time.
Exactly. And that's what makes me nervous is slamming down hard. Like I know, and I don't have float plates on the front of my board.
Oh.
So I'm just like, I'm a little bit nervous to do that. It's just like crushing my controller. I got to get a front float plate for my Plus. I stripped the screws. What do you do about that?
You get one of those screw removers from the Home Depot.
You want a wooden curb on a bank. That's exactly what I want, Sean Nelson. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want something like that I can like bring to the bank and like push it into the top of it somehow, or like anchor it like an L maybe, and just like, oh god, man, that'd be so freaking cool.
Someone has a set they can send you.
Get out of here with that. Really? I love our social media lounge. Come on now. I mean, I'll buy them from you. Seriously, like that would be really fun. I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, like that would make. We have like 3 of them, man, that are like steep AF half pipes. They're awesome. They're awesome around here. Please come and visit us and ride, because like there's good riding on here. And I know like that Clark Kaler guy was like really getting on me about like the street is better than grass. And like I get it if that's what you ride. That's awesome, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, like we've got some really fun grass over here that I bet I could probably change your mind about. Love to. Belly, once you get your pint, we'll get you down there.
Oh yeah.
Pint's not gonna be good for grass, I don't think. With your weight being 2 hundo, which is not like big, but you're not light.
I'm
right?
not light.
You're a larger male. So when you ride on the grass, it takes more of the motor's power to keep you upright, because it's not as predictable, like you're going through bumps and stuff, so it's always trying like correcting. So it's like that's why you just mow through your battery in grass.
Yeah.
Right. If you just ride street, you'll get 6 to 8 miles. If you ride in the grass the whole time, you'll get like 3.5.
Yep.
Like that's what it is with my Plus, because I'm pretty much all grass. So I wonder how the Pint's gonna do off road in that situation with a heavier rider.
Yeah.
Not even heavier, like a medium. I'm a light rider at 165. Like I feel like 200 is like average. 185 to 200 is the average range. So like, I don't know. I wonder that. How do you think that's gonna do in the off? Like,
I think it'll be fine on the off road. Like you said, I think it'll drain the battery faster, of course.
And you got to ride consciously of that.
I think it'll still be able to do pretty much pretty much. It might not have the energy to get up the steep grades, but
well, the Plus doesn't either.
Yeah.
I mean, the Plus, like when I got on it, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I've been riding an XR for a while.
Is it really just a smaller version of a Plus?
It's a mini Plus. Yeah, absolutely. It's a mini Plus. Yeah.
Same energy range, same.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. I'm wondering, I know a lot of people have been asking about the ability to travel with it. Sounds like it's going to be a little easier to travel with.
Do we have the amp hours out there? Do we have the amp hours? Does anybody have the wattage output? That would be good to know. My husband has some plates in the DMV region if you need. God, you guys are so awesome. You guys are the best.
Oh, yeah. They're good peeps.
Street guy to killer clown. Snow is melting 360s. Yeah, 1 kill. That was a good discussion. Did you guys see that discussion? Has anybody ever done an actual 360?
One kill gets to Onewheel to the last Blockbuster all the time. He just posted a photo of that.
Is there one? Is there an actual Blockbuster?
The last Blockbuster exists in Bend, Oregon.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. PVC on wood might work. That's a good point. Very nicely done. I was going to say, did you guys see that discussion about has there ever been a true 360, or is it really leaning like 30 degrees and then doing like a 270 and then leaning like 60 more? And no, some people came out of the woodwork and were like, nope, watch me do it. And it was like, whoa, Dom crushed it. Dominique Williams.
Surprise, surprise, the kid. There are going to be some future great one-wheel riders. Like
the Grom level, like the
yeah. There's some Grom level riders that are like destroyers of
the one-wheel farm system is strong right now.
Yep.
Strong.
Once it enters the X Games, these kids are going to be the ones that are destroying.
Dude, that Gustavo kid, get out of here. Hold on. Go to the saved ones. Wait a minute. Watch this. I did this. Can you take over? Go to the saved videos. That kid, that Gustavo's guy's kid, Matt Damon. Very nicely done, Travis. No, go down past that. No, the Float Life Junior. Yeah. Let's show the people. This is too good. Look at this freaking kid. Have you seen this, Belly?
Hey, look. Watch this.
Look at this. Boom.
Yeah, what do you...
This kid is money.
He's so light the board bounces up and he still just lands.
I know. Watch it again. Boom, boom. So cool. And he's just chilling. What's up? Watch these drops, dude.
Oh, he doubled...
Like 3 stairs. See ya.
He passed 3 steps there.
See ya.
3 steps there.
This kid, he's my hero, man.
He's gonna be one of the best riders to come in the game anytime soon.
That kid is my absolute hero. Shout out to him in the social media lounge because he gets a touchdown for sure. So basically, if you didn't realize how the content gets on the air, if I'm scrolling through and I think something is worth getting on the show, I just save the video. And then Belly has like got this like plethora of things to look through. Is there anything else we have to clean out of the closet?
No.
You got some good. No, look in the save videos. Are you sure? I feel like there's some stuff in there we haven't gotten to yet.
I already X'd it.
Oh, get it out of here. That's all right. We can go. I mean, we can go. That's good. I've had a good time with everybody.
You had
today.
a Back to the Future clip saved.
We did. We wanted to say, just don't be a biff. Don't be a biff as you go into your weekend, right? We are very, very happy for Future Motion having a very positive release.
That's your best friends forever. It's the only biff you want to be.
And I do one more time just want to apologize for any negativity that we put out there. It was just nitpicking and it was petty, and I'm sorry. It was coming from a negative place, man, and that's not us. So glad that you're sticking with us, and we're happy. I again apologize to Jack Mudd. Proud of what they've done, man. I'm sure they're tired, and they deserve a pint of their own, quite frankly.
Cheers.
And not one that rides as a one wheel, man. Just go down a couple of them. You guys deserve
Pints
it.
on pints.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Belly, send them off into the week, man.
Guys, it's real easy to do here. Just go out there, wave hello, and say hi to people, and be friendly. Smile.
Say yes to things.
Say yes to things. When people that don't typically ask you to do something, you have that opportunity to say yes, do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of Onewheel. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Tuesday. Peace.